Hello friends, here's wishing you all a happy new year 2025. Before we begin this year, I just wanted to share some perspective with you and thought, how will you take away the most from the coming years? I have already started talking to all of you about awakening within, knowing yourself a lot, understanding the science and secret of spirituality, how to get to the enlightenment, etc., based on some of the learning that I have got from my master and some of the experience that I have in my life by working over the last 3 decades in corporate world. So I thought, why not, discuss some of the perspective with which, year on year we do the same thing, but, there is nothing much to gain. There is no realization as such of whatever we celebrate in life in terms of festivities, in terms of occasions, etc. So every new year, we uh, celebrate 31st with a lot of zeal. We do a lot of dance. We have party. We eat, drink, and then there is a hangover on the next day. And the first day of the new year begins with a lot of hangover. Then people wake up and go around, etc. Go to some park, go and meet some friends and all that. And the second day onward, everything is the same, right? And the whole year goes by in the same way as the previous year had gone, and the previous to previous, all the years have been the same actually. And they don't change, they don't bring any change in us. So, as such, the newness that every year should bring is not coming to us any at all. I have recorded one video which is called 12 Stages of Awakening, which is there on two of my channels. One, it is Baramasi in Hindi. The other one, it is Secrets of Enlightenment, where it is called as 12 Stages of Awakening. And the 12 months are described over there as to what we should expect from them. In each month, you should be growing actually in terms of your self-development. Now, you may not grow in a year about all those 12 stages. You might take 12 years or maybe 24 years to get there. But then, as the years go by, are we actually growing within? That is what we've got to see. So, I think with each new year, we need to first do a self-analysis, do a check, look at my videos over there and try to see if there is something that you can earmark for yourself to gain in a particular year. You have to begin somewhere, and then there are 12 stages to get to a full awakening, right? So, this year, so if it market say 2025 as the year to begin, instead of taking it as 1 month to get to the awareness to begin, maybe you take the full year to awaken yourself, right? So, can we do that? Can we do this year be the year of awakening for us? Knowing yourself, know yourself, who you are, what is around you, what are these people doing, why they are important to you, why you are important to them, and then understand the relationship matrix over here. Figure out what is it going on right now that actually is getting to know about yourself, and developing some bit of awareness about you. Not that you will become fully aware in a year or in a month or in a day. It is a gradual process. So I was just thinking that, if you have to take 5 new year resolution for this year 2025, what it could be. Uh, so one aspect is that it's you, around you, there is family and there are friends and relatives, and you own a business or you work somewhere, and then you got your teachers and gurus, who from whom you learn, where you share your heart and then get some perspective and get some guidance in your difficult time, and when you are actually doing something new and good. So this is mostly your ecosystem, and this ecosystem is made up of variety of people, right? And the whole world is so diverse in the nature that you will not be able to define as to who should behave in what way to you, and you are generally taken by surprise, and then that's where the grief comes, and that the relationship is not moved, and then the peace goes, and then you are in search of peace in every relationship, and the love goes, and then the likes and dislikes develop, and all this keeps on happening to us all our life, and then nothing is changing. If you really see, year on year, is it changing? No, it's the same thing. All your grievances, your happiness areas, all of them are almost the same. And what actually will continue to be with you, which is continue to give you happiness and peace, is yourself. So you eat, you sleep, you exercise, you you plan to do things based on your passion, and you want to read something. So whatever is actually to the core of you actually gives you happiness and peace, and everything around does not change. There is and there is something in the relationship in the world that has got some kind of a purpose and a motive, and that the motive drives everyone, including you. So if you figure out how your core composition is, probably the new year will yield more things for you. So let's understand now. Based on this premise, if I have to talk about 5 things that I would typically do to begin with, is first thing, awaken yourself. How do you awaken? Awakening is a very, very long process. The full awakening takes many years. But the first stage of awakening, if you know yourself, try to know yourself. You would not just body. There is mind, there is intellectual sheath in you. And whatever mind acquires through thinking process, through sense engagements, etc., there is a decision to be taken each time you engage in something. And that decision creates some memory. That memory is stored somewhere. And based on your likes and dislikes, it actually becomes your passion for something or complete dislike for something. So those things are going on in you. So knowing yourself means knowing this aspect of you. And then in the physiology itself, there are many seeds of your body and then layers of your body. You need to understand how they operate. How do you know about them? Just sit. So it's like the Jain and the Buddhists say that you just sit and then awaken yourself. Awaken means become aware of yourself. If you become aware of yourself, all those layers they awaken. If they awaken, you awaken. There is no use separately away from all these layers of existence that will awaken, because you are that actually. You just appear to be the outside appearance is what you see into the mirror. Actually, you see it as yourself. Actually, you are much more beyond that. You're so much deep into yourself and so much expanded outside yourself. So this two dimension of mm, going deeper and then expand yourself so much that you become one with everyone. Like that's the idea. If you know that, then that's the first resolution I think you should take. Know yourself. The second one is understand your tendency. Your tendencies are actually giving you strength. Those tendencies are giving, some tendencies are giving you weaknesses. Some are giving you like, some are giving you dislike. So observe those tendencies. Which ones are those which actually are giving you strength, and because of which you have developed skills over the year. You have to play that strength well, and with your skills you are going to get something. And if you're not developing skills, uh, then those tendencies are to be actually kept aside. Keep on the back burner. Play your strength first, and then based on that, if you are developing likes and dislikes, likes is where you're succeeding. If you're succeeding, you're getting happiness and peace at the same time. But just remember, every happiness will have some kind of a sorrow associated with it. If it is not long lasting, then it is going to give you some amount of grief and it is not there. So understand that nicely. And the dislikes is where you're not succeeded, and which typically comes with the result which actually is not fruitful to you. So there is a dislike over there, right? So it is like fruits to your mind, fruits in the world, all kinds of fruits, right? Like something that will be beneficial to you mentally, intellectually, spiritually. It goes create some bliss for you, all of that. So understand that tendencies very nicely. There are thousands of um, uh, thoughts in you going on in a day. Understand which thought will actually give you peace and which will not. So one thought that will remove many thoughts is a good thought. a thought that will create many more thoughts, thousands of thoughts is a bad thought. So do this tendency analysis and take your decisions based on that. The other thing is passion. The passion is that gives you peace, and growth is what you should do more. So when you have understood your strength, uh, play that strength more, identify that your 70% of your time is going to go into these things that you should do more, which is where you you like those things, where you have skills, and if you do that, you grow in life. Right? When you grow in life, you grow as a person, right? Because then you find time, and you create enough value and wealth to be able to use that to grow further. If you're not growing in the world, the inner growth also gets impacted, because obviously while you are living, to be able to do something inner, the outside should go on fine, right? You should be able to eat, you should be able to take care of some worldly needs, etc., right? That bare minimum has to be there, right, to for life to be sustainable, for your inner search to continue, or somebody should be actually funding you, or you should be living in an ashram or something like that, right? So you decide for yourself what you want to do. But passion that for which you have liking, we have strength, where you have developed skills, is what you should do more. Okay. Then what do you do less? But to do less is habits that actually suck your energy, sap you down, and then all that you have acquired through food and breathing and sleep, it actually sucks you away, right? Like smoking could be one habit, drinking a lot of alcohol could be other habit, and engaging with some people who are not so much nice to your growth. Those things will actually create another problem for you. So do that less. So ultimately, you should be actually protecting your core. Don't protect the environment around you. Protect your core. And peripherals are not important. You are very important. So loving yourself is more important. So in the 5 resolution that I gave you, awaken, be aware of your tendency, do self-analysis, uh, play your passion for strength, and manage your habits, and then you love yourself. So Aristotle said that knowing yourself is the beginning of all the wisdom. The wisdom is beginning with the awareness. Okay, not thoughts as such. Okay, it's a wisdom. Wisdom is knowing yourself. And last two is also said that knowing others is intelligence, and knowing yourself is true wisdom. So intelligence does not mean wisdom. Okay. If you don't know yourself, you don't have wisdom. Yeah, the intelligence is reading a lot of books, knowing about the world, etc., would be intelligence, but not wisdom. And the self love is the best. Love yourself first, you will be able to love others also. But if you don't love yourself, there is no true love in you. There is no extension of that. What you have inside is what you will give outside. You have to have love in yourself. Develop that love. Love yourself. New Year resolutions, 5 resolutions I mentioned to you. Awaken yourself. Know yourself. Understand your tendencies. Do self analysis. Play your passion of strength, skill to be able to grow, and habits that hamper you down, suck your energy. Keep away from that. Good luck to you. All the very best. Very, very happy New Year to all of you.